Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 356.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the one thing you need to do in 2018. And you're going to learn what that one thing is to focus on to have success financially in 2018. This came about because I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying she really wanted to get her financial act together, but there were so many things that she needed to do, she needed to work on. She had, some issues with credit scores. She had issue with a little bit of debt. She had issue with feeling like she's not getting ahead. And I said to her, okay, well, you already know the 6 steps to wealth. You already know that that's the process of building wealth. And you know that step 1 is creating a wealthy mindset. But here's the thing. A lot of people, including my friend, spend a lot of time on their mindset. And some people never get beyond the mindset. And this is kind of her problem. So I said, you know what? Instead of starting at step 1 and focusing on your mindset, since you've done so much work in the mindset area and you've made big accomplishments there, let's do one other thing. Just do this one thing for 2018. And that is focus on taking your income and turning it into investments. Just take whatever you can from your income, from some savings, from selling things around the house, from earning extra money with side hustles, from bonuses you get, from refunds you get, from whatever sources of funds you have. Just focus on taking that and making it an investment. And I said, the reason why that's so important is because, particularly for someone who's middle-aged like she is, you need to get time on your side. And as we get closer to retirement age, we're running out of time. And time is the one thing we can't get more of. So it's imperative that we invest as soon as we can at our very earliest. And a lot of people put that off because they're trying to pay off their house, or they're trying to pay off their student debt, or they're trying to buy a new car, or they have a college fund they need for their kids. There's all these places where you need to save money and places where you could put money. And so retirement ends up being your last place to save. And then you turn 50 years old and suddenly it's, oh my gosh, in 15 years I want to retire and I don't have the money there. So it really needs to be a priority sooner. And if you could just focus on making investments, getting money into the stock market or what other investments you have. As you know, I don't think there's one right way to invest. I think there's many ways that you can invest and compound wealth. And you're certainly trying to get to a high compounding rate. And that's not going to happen in the bank. So that's not going to happen at 2%. At 2%, it's going to take you 36 years to double your money. So that's not going to happen. You need to get it either into the stock market or into perhaps real estate, although that market might be very high. We might be close to the end of a bubble there. I'm not sure. We might also be seeing more opportunity in things that haven't done well for a while that might be coming back. Things like perhaps some of the mining stocks, some agriculture, some things like lithium, some things that are alternative energy, green energy, other than oil, which seems to be becoming less favorable, and new AI, new artificial intelligence, new types of technology. There's all kinds of growth industries and trends that are high growth that are happening that you can research and look into. Maybe read Investors Business Daily, the newspaper, check out some financial websites about investing, but look at some different areas where you can invest and grow that money. If you and my friend just focus on that one thing in 2018, it would be taking your income or taking money you have and getting it invested. I also recommend that you dollar cost average, that you have automatic drafts taken out of your checking account and put into investments like ETFs or mutual funds, where the money is automatically put into stock market vehicles and they're purchased every month for the same dollar amount. And that way, when the market is up, you'll buy fewer shares, but when the market's down, you'll buy more shares. And you won't be torn by emotion whether to invest or not. You'll just automatically invest every month. And that's a super easy and great way to get your money from your income into your investments. So that's the one thing I recommend that you do in 2018 is get more money into your investment account, get it compounding and working for you. If you have a 401k at work, certainly make sure that your 401k gets invested. If you have an IRA, I want you to make sure that your IRA is getting invested. So just doing that one thing is going to make a big difference long term in your life, because it's really the time, the money, and the rate you can compound at that are building your wealth. All three of those things impact it, and we don't get any more time, so you have to start now. The sooner the better with your investment plan. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.